Hey y'all, it's Gord. You've already read the title. If I titled it what I think I am, uh, Waking Without Baking takes some shaking. Uh, Here it is, day two, day three, no pharmas, but second day of no medicine. Uh, I was going to post another 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. talk. Could have done either because I was up all night from the pain. And here I am. Here I am. I can't smoke anything with y'all. So I'll have a different drug, caffeine, and lots of it to try to beat away my migraine. Caffeine, actually, they used to think was bad for it, but it's good for it. Um, I could kill this migraine immediately with some medicine, but being watched way too carefully. My son's way too important to me. And, as I posted last night when I took a picture of me at 4 o'clock in the morning in the tub, in pain, trying to sleep. And I said, I fail to see how keeping pain meds from me is making my son any safer. Because she keeps saying she wants her son safe. I've raised 3 other children and a couple of my 5 grandkids a lot longer than she's even raised Pasha. No child is unsafe with me. No person is unsafe with me. I'm I'm a hippie, I'm a pacifist. And especially those I love, never hurt them. Never hurt them. But so I tried to wake at 9 because I had things I need to do today for my son to be here this weekend. I couldn't get up. I fell asleep finally around 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. So 9 o'clock came way too early. It is now quarter after 11, and I forced myself out. And I'll try to force myself to not have a nap so that maybe tonight I'll be able to sleep regardless of the pain. Um, I want to touch base with the fact that all of a sudden, when I bring these issues up, I get a bunch of thumbs down. I went back on my history, and I had more thumbs down in my past video than I had in all of the others, and that was 6. So you would say, six thumbs down and 100 views, big deal. And I agree. I agree. Uh, I don't even believe in the thumbs down. I personally won't press it. If I have an issue with the video, I move on, watch another video. If the issue I have with the video is strong enough that I want a discussion on it, not to say I'm offended, I don't believe in that, but it, if it's enough that I would want to put a negativity towards the person, then I would do it comment wise. And I really encourage all of you, if you're thumbs downing just simply because I don't smoke, I take it as you don't like my video. If you don't like my video, why thumbs down it? Why just stop? Why not just stop watching? Or talk to me and say, try nicely though. What's wrong with your video, Gord? Why aren't you doing this? Or why aren't you doing that? Or I don't like it that you did this. I won't be rude. I'll find a way to either suggest you move on because that's not the kind of channel I have, or I will try to accommodate. So I don't get the thumbs down unless you are Olga's spies and you don't like being called out and you aren't going to leave a comment because that would mean I'd block you. Olga doesn't need to watch everything I do. I don't see a thing she does. The only time I ever know when something's going wrong in her house is because Pasha sends me a note and says, Mom is doing this, or Mom's boyfriend is yelling, or Mom spanked me. And even that happens few and far between. And even though it happens, I don't put my thumb down on her and try. I have her blocked in every social media I have there. By the way, I just got Instagram, same name. Um, I don't follow her. I trust that my son's strong enough to live through whatever crap she's going to put him through. I try to fight the bigger picture. She's seriously spent hours last night telling me that unless she's positive I won't go back to smoking this weekend, she just won't release the boy. She doesn't have that right. The court order states that I am not to partake in any form of marijuana 48 hours prior to and during the visitation. It does not redress what to do if that doesn't happen. That's why her lawyer sent a letter saying you have until February 8th to you no, in fact she said do not reply until at least February 8th. So there is no limit on when I can reply. Calling me to question on whether I might have already broke it. You can't hold your son back on something that might happen, but you can on something that hasn't happened. But they didn't say we're stopping visitation until you write an affidavit or until we go to court or anything like that. They said you have until at least February 8th to reply to as to why and to ensure us that we will not see this again. I haven't gotten a lawyer's advice yet as to how exactly to reply. So I'm not going to tell y'all how I plan to reply because my lawyer might say that's not quite right, but I have ways I plan to reply. She keeps going to, I have video proof of you breaking the law. Well, it's not a law, it's a restriction. You have video proof of me breaking it. In that video proof on Weedy Weekend 38, I also say the door is closed, the window's open. I'm having a puff because I'm in so much pain. A mistake. Won't do it again. But look what's happening now. Look what's coming up this weekend. I can't even take my CBD now. CBD, which is non-toxic, which is non-psychoactive. I can't even take that. So here I am. I can barely move in my chair. I have a headache coming and my back is killing me. My legs hurt all night long and I've had no sleep. And that's building up to seeing a 7-year-old boy who's excited and hasn't seen his dad in 2 days. How is she helping her son? She's hurting her son. He comes over to visit, and because of her restrictions, because of her lack of knowledge of what medical cannabis does and doesn't do, he comes over to a sore, full of pain, old man, and gets to hug me and look after me for 2 days and go back to mom. That's not helping her son. That's not helping him. That's wrong. So, my dog knows it. All I can say is peace and harmony, love and cheers. No restrictions on people. We're free.